In a previous video, we were presented with a situation in which a free toy came in a box of cereal. 30% of boxes have a toy mouse, 50% of boxes have a toy dolphin, and 20% have a toy train. We were then presented with the question, how many boxes of cereal do I need to collect all 3 toys? We spoke about the possibility of buying and opening several boxes of cereal, but doing that enough times to get a reliable answer to our question is not realistic. Instead, we will set up and run a simulation. Here's how. We can use numbers to represent our outcomes. I'm using 10 numbers in all, since we can easily break that up into the required percentages. 3 numbers are 30% of 10 numbers. So I'll use the first 3 values to simulate pulling a toy mouse out of the box. Note that we could have used any 3 values in our list. I just chose the first 3 to represent the toy mouse. 5 numbers are 50% of our 10 numbers. So I'll use the next 5 values to simulate pulling a toy dolphin out of the box. 2 numbers are 20% of our 10 numbers. So I'll use the last 2 values to simulate pulling a toy train out of the box. Now we have to get some randomly generated numbers. We can find multiple websites that are able to generate random numbers for us. I used random.org/integers and generated these values. The first column represents my first trial. The 3 means that I picked a dolphin. 4 is another dolphin. 1 is a mouse. 0, another mouse. 1 is another mouse. 2, another mouse. 0, another mouse. And finally, with 9, we pick a train. Trial 1 ends. We picked the toys from 8 boxes in that trial to collect all 3 toys. 1 trial is not enough since we could have been lucky or unlucky. To answer our question, we'll have to do several trials and take an average. For trial 2, we first pick a mouse, then a train, another train, and then a dolphin. Trial 2 ends. It took 4 boxes in this trial to collect all 3 toys. For trial 3, we first pick a dolphin, then a mouse, then a dolphin, then a mouse, followed by another mouse and another mouse, then a dolphin, another dolphin, a mouse, another mouse, then finally we get a train, so we can stop the trial. It took 11 boxes for us to collect all 3 toys. For trial 4, we first pick a dolphin, another dolphin, another dolphin, a dolphin again, then a mouse, followed by another dolphin, and finally a train. It took 7 boxes this time to collect all 3 toys. Once we finish our trials, we can calculate the average of all our results to answer the question, how many boxes of cereal are needed to get all 3 toys? We add our answers and divide by 4, the number of trials, and get 7.5. Based on the results of our simulation, 7.5 boxes should be opened to collect all 3 toys. But since we cannot open half of a box, let's round up to 8. The more trials we conduct in our simulation, the better our answer will become. For the sake of time, I only conducted 4 trials, but I would recommend conducting at least 20 trials in a similar investigation. Here's a summary of what we've learned. Numbers can be assigned to represent the various outcomes of a simulation. A random number generator can be used to create values that simulate outcomes of a situation.